Yo, what's up, everybody, and welcome to another episode of the No Holds
Of
Barred Sports
CPT.
Show.
CPT.
Yeah, we on that. I thought we were still doing 805. My bad, bro.
Mm-hmm.
That's my story. I'm gonna stick to it right now.
Mm-hmm. Neighbors.
Man, I don't
Neighbors.
know. I don't know. I'm guessing.
Where did Kenny go?
His internet must have booted him or something, cause he gone.
Oh Lord,
He
have mercy.
gone.
Y'all neighbors. See?
Yeah.
Neighbors.
Hey, man. You know how it goes.
Hey, I was on.
Yeah, you were on. Listen, me and Kenny been on since like
Hey,
7:45.
all you gotta do, all I got to be on at 8 o'clock. The bell rings, ding ding. Hey, the show starts, music plays.
Woo.
You can play my music. I drive from the car, get out the car, and hop right in the ring.
Here we go.
Call it. Call it in the ring.
Here
Call it in the
we
ring.
go.
Don't need to go over nothing.
Here we
Call it in the ring.
go.
Tell the ref to finish. And then the ref can tell me to finish. And we good. You know what I'm saying? Just like this.
I hear
I
you.
can hop on the 801. Actually, next week, I'm hop on the 801. I'm just hop on.
Here we go. Here
Cut
we
calls
go.
like that.
Here we
That's
go
what we
with
call a professional. And that's why I am a 3-time Hall of Famer. You feel me?
Oh, you removed one?
Well, one is participation trophy. I'm a 3-time Hall of Famer.
Legit 3-timer.
Before we get started, I gotta get a shout out to my homie Low Lincoln.
Oh,
for putting me on to this.
Yo, bro, I've been
y'all don't know, you best recognize.
I've been searching like crazy, bro. That thing is hard to come by right now.
So I live with the Caucasians.
Yeah.
And some cousins, right? So my Publix, they don't have any, like none. I'm like, what the hell? Where does Chung find this at? So then I went to
what's up, caramel latte?
A Publix.
Let's go
in a mixed area, right? Carrollwood, which I found out last week they call Carrollhood. Hilarious hell. And they had mad joints.
Well,
like
you know y'all neighbors be loving some strawberry.
I know. I should have figured, right? No, white people ain't drinking, they ain't chewing on Bubblicious. So,
bro,
copping this. Hold on. Before we get started, have you seen this?
Oh no! Don't tell me you got the exclusive joint, cold brew. Nah, I'm not a big fan of cold brew stuff.
Let me tell you something.
It's good.
I know you're not trying to curse, but this shit is trash.
Oh.
So this is the no, my bad. This is the good one.
Oh, there's more than
this
one.
This one's trash. This is the cold brew Monster Sweet Black.
Like you.
Like me, sweet and black. So this is straight energy drink with coffee. Okay. Trash. Don't do it.
People all up in my face right now because I'm over here reaching and shit.
But the latte one isn't bad because it has milk in it. It's more like
the
like caramel latte. One. You know what I'm saying? So one actually found a latte that's not a pain in the ass. That's halfway decent. Feel me?
Yo, I'm gonna put you on. I had Dunkin' Donuts for the first time, and I couldn't even tell you how long. Right? I probably haven't had a Dunkin' Donuts coffee since I lived in New York. Right? So
I actually haven't either.
So I had one today because they had this cake batter, whatever the hell they're called, iced
latte, a ice drink.
Yeah, I guess whatever. And I was like, cake batter. I was like, it's like birthday cake or cake batter, some shit like that. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna fuck with it, bro. That thing was so sweet. And I listen, I fucked some Starbucks. I mean, I messed some Starbucks up. I love Starbucks, but
really?
It was like,
don't put that comment up. Don't put that do not put that up.
Yeah, I know. I peeped. I peeped.
So hold up. So back in the day, I'm talking about when you was like knee high to a grasshopper. I'm saying like, I don't even know. Early, maybe like in the late 90s. Dunkin' Donuts was good as hell.
See, so
Like early 2000s. It was kind of strong.
in the early 2000s, right?
Yeah.
I used to get Dunkin' Donuts because there was one right by my job, and
Right.
I used to, I would go and get like a bagel or whatever for breakfast. So normally when it was cold as fuck, I would grab a coffee, so I was kind of warm. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But I never really cared for the coffee. You know what I'm
It
saying?
was all right.
Look, but I've always been a Starbucks
Always.
Frappuccino guy. You know what I'm
Really?
saying? I am a Frappuccino drinking. Call
Really?
me a call me a basic white girl when it comes to
Really? I've never
yeah.
seen you drink
Oh, bro.
Starbucks at a
But
show.
well, at shows, I was drinking Red Bull or beer or
So you know my routine. You know my
yeah.
routine, which is why I would the
Back in
doctors will be
those
like,
days.
I always drink venti americano from Starbucks and a Monster
Yeah, see,
before I get my blood pressure taken.
I never was a big coffee person, you know. So, but
Yeah.
like I drink 2, 3, especially when Crunk Juice came out. What, bro? I was
What
pounding
came
them
out?
Crunk Juice when Little John's Crunk Juices were out. Bro, I was
Mhm.
pounding them things and Red Bulls like they were water. Then like I never really liked Monster until more recently with some of the flavors. Like I
Yeah.
hate the plain Monster. That shit is gross.
The white
Right now
can
I'm
or
drinking
the
this old bullshit, the black and green joint.
oh yeah, the old school Monster. Yeah, I didn't even
Yeah,
drink Monster
I
back then. I
hated
was like,
that.
what is
That
this
thing was
bullshit?
gross.
Yeah.
What am I getting right now?
What's up, Pops? What's up? Oh, my bad. Damn.
Oh yeah.
What's up, Pops? What's up,
Oh,
Lucas?
he's with Lucas. Yeah, they're hanging out right now. They I think they're at the arcade right now playing some video
Really?
games. Yeah, you know. So hope y'all having fun, enjoying yourselves. You already know Mega's favorite flavor is
Yeah,
a
I'm sure you do.
watermelon.
I'm sure you do caramel latte.
You know it's gonna be watermelon.
Mhm.
Is it really? Though?
Actually,
I like the cherry ones.
nah. I like the green apple
Uh,
and yeah, I guess green apple. Nah,
I hate water.
there's
Bro,
another one.
I'm gonna keep it real. I
That's
hate
green apple,
watermelon.
watermelon. I hate grape. I hate grape. Grape is trash.
What?
Trash. Yes. There's a black man saying grape Jolly Ranchers. Jolly Ranchers are trash. They haven't had Jolly Rancher forever.
I like the
green
cherry
apple.
joints. I like the cherry joints.
Probably green apple caramel latte. What green apple?
Okay. These guys are on their way home. Awesome,
Pops,
guys. Awesome.
don't-
Hope y'all
don't,
have fun. Hope y'all have fun.
That's cool.
You know.
But yeah, man, this I got tried another one. I'll bring it out next week. But
you know it's funny, bro.
You hit a yeah, man.
You want to know what's crazy though is I hate strawberry flavored anything. However, that thing there,
dude,
put me on, and I'm like, yo, like, because there's another strawberry flavored energy drink that I'm like, yo, I like it. I mess with it.
Starburst.
Oh, the Star. No, I don't like the Starburst.
But you don't like
strawberry watermelon joint that C4 has. I like.
I got tried again.
It's like the strawberry watermelon ice or whatever it is, and I like that too. But
really,
green. I haven't tried green apple. So yeah,
I tried. What did I try?
Because they do have the Jolly Rancher flavor.
I tried.
I'm trying to stall to see if Kenny's coming back.
Yeah. Now I'm trying. So actually, I'm gonna write that down. Caramel latte. I did try a lit joint last week. I forgot what flavor it was, but it wasn't the green apple joint though. I'm gonna try it just for you. I'm gonna try it. And then
Kenny was struggling, man. He's tired, so he was gonna be struggling. I don't know. Maybe he dozed off and hit the.
Gave himself a DDT.
He dozed off and hit the button, logged off.
Low Lincoln,
Bro, I've been struggling to find it, bro.
Oh, and like you said,
3 different Publixes in the past.
The aftertaste and the smell tastes like the gum. It's crazy. Like
except the flavor's not gone in 5 minutes. Like
5 second, yeah, they be chewing that shit like crazy. Like, all right, done.
Yeah, a whole mouthful.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, man. Well,
All right, let's get
listen,
to
I
it,
feel
man.
like we stalled for
Well,
Neeson
we
and
having a
now.
good convo,
Nah, yeah, man.
but
Hey,
then we
listen,
stall. But yeah,
everybody knows our energy drink flavors now, and hey, shout out to
P.S.
let's
Trash.
get this. Hey,
Trash.
man, I listen. There's many monsters that I've had that I do not like. Many monsters that I've
Oh
tried.
yeah, I actually don't like Carmelita. Have you tried this one? Have you tried the green monster? Zero Ultra is kind of like a green apple.
Bro,
And the purple one is kind of like grape. That's
my favorite monster is probably that mango. It's like mango madness or something. It's like a baby blue can with like orange and like
Well, that's juice in it. That's juice.
yeah, the mango juice.
I
Yeah,
just
that
did
one.
the 0 calorie joints. Have you tried? And then we go into the topics. Have you tried the Moscow Mule one?
I'm not a Moscow Mule guy.
Oh, I haven't tried it just because it's like 7 million calories, but I want to try it. But I want to buy this shit and just take a sip.
He says, "Oh, that's Tack.
Oh, Tack! What's up, brother?
Hey, make sure y'all check out Nights of the Gimmick Table tomorrow, where we're gonna have Beer Blood Body Slams on with us. You know what I'm saying?
What's up,
Tackleberry,
JT Tackleberry,
JT Tackleberry, Casson,
JT
Beer Belly, Beer Belly Bandit dude, except he's in great shape, so I don't know how he's pulling that beer belly gimmick, but
yeah. Have you wow, you know what's crazy? Oh, damn. So there's a couple guys. Now I'm really not stoned, but so there's a couple. So you know how, in case you guys don't know, in wrestling, you always call someone by the name they introduced themselves as. So if I go to Chauncey and say, "Hey, my name is Mega," that's how you call me, right?
Yeah.
If I go to
however,
Kenny,
the first day I met you, I did say, "What up, my neighbor?"
I don't even remember the first time I met you.
Because I remember the first time you were coming in, Shane was like, "Hey, make sure you don't drop that N-word because we got a brother coming up in here." And I'm like, "A brother?" He's like, "Yeah, Mega." He's a big guy too. And I'm like, "All right, that's cool." I'm like, "Listen, man, he gonna like me off rip." You walked down, I'm like, "Mega, what up, my name?" And then you were like, "Oh, what's up?" Like, all right, cool, man. And that day, man, we clicked right off the rip.
Click.
So it was nice to have some brownness in the locker room.
And if I go to Kenny, shout out to my man Spider.
Oh, bad.
Go ahead.
We got Spider up in the building.
If I go to Spider and I go, "Hey, my name is Chris," you call me Chris.
Yeah.
And if you call me Chris, I'm looking at you like, whatever. But if it's like someone, and I hate to say this, I'm like legit a veteran. I can't stand it. Like I'm an old dude in wrestling now. But if some young dude, I always introduce myself to people I know who are inferior to me. Fuck it, I'll say it. Oops, sorry. Inferior to me or new people who I don't know. Mega. Right?
Yeah.
If I go introduce myself to what do they call it? Like Jake Hager at AEW, Chris. I'm not his equal. I feel like I'm his equal, but
Yeah.
So anyway, back to this. Oh yeah, sorry, everyone. So when I met Shane Strickland, he goes, "Hey, Swerve." I'm like, "Neighbor, what is your name? Leroy, Tyrone? What name is Swerve nonsense? Fuck are you, Swerve? Swerve. Anyway, so back to that. So back to my original point 20 minutes ago. My man Tackleberry, right? I always call him by his proper name, his given name. Him and Rex Lawless, I always call them by the
Kenny's camera is out of commission.
So point being, it's my man right here, Beer Blood Body Slams, my man Richard will be on tomorrow. That's my man's in them.
I don't want chicken burritos. You always get.
Nigga. What the hell? Nigga.
He's talking about burritos.
We can barely hear you. Sound like you're in a tunnel. Look like you're in a tunnel too.
Listen, I don't. My computer went out, so I'm on the laptop, and there's no camera on the damn laptop. So I mean on the personal. So for whatever reason, it's up. My shit is updating. So it's like doing the shit slow. I know, man. The first day back, I got to the point where I was decent the first day back, and my shit is going haywire. But it's
no.
A lot they said.
I got my light on my light. Leave me alone.
Oh no!
Nothing to do with my life. I don't have a.
He said, "Flashback to your first day, Kenny."
Exactly. This is my little brother's computer, man, and there's no camera on it.
Oh, man.
Nat, how you doing? Thanks for tuning in as always.
Man.
So y'all can hear my voice for another. Hopefully, this damn the one that I use on a regular basis come up to speed. No, it's not a laptop.
I was thinking that same thing.
I was thinking the same thing. Like, dude, how old is this laptop?
No. I went and bought this at Walmart, but you got to understand my little brother. He doesn't need a camera, and so I just got him on. And it's an HP. It's not even a year old. But
So it's not a Commodore 64.
It's probably like one of them Chromebook joints, huh?
Exactly. It's one of those kind of just basic. He just plays games.
Oh, so just like a basic.
Yeah.
All right. Gotcha.
Hey, you know what? At least we got you here, and you can see what's going on. Right? So you can read the comments.
Mine come up when I'm talking, and it eventually come up. Then I'll get in. Yeah, I'll stay here and talk still.
All right, so let's get started then.
I needed that. That was stressful day.
Yeah, that was good though, man.
Hey,
that was a good way to start it.
Hey, that's a good picture of the neighbor.
Man. Let's start out, man, with a sad note, man. Marion Barber, rest in peace, man. 38 years old, dude, younger than me.
Young dude, man.
That's tough, bro. You know, younger than all three of us neighbors.
All three of us neighbors. You're right.
Yeah.
It was crazy. He was like found dead.
Yo, so look, everybody got damn jokes. That was pretty good.
That was good.
Sackerberry said podcast version of a doc match. I love it. Man. I love it. Oh man. Carmelata said she's just playing with you. You don't have to explain your stuff.
Man.
Yeah, you know. But yeah, man, honestly, man, when I heard that, I was like, man, I remember Marion Barber running all over the place, man.
Mm-hmm.
Big body.
Out of yet?
I didn't see anything that said what he died of. I saw, that they found him in his crib, and they said, like, luckily they found him, like, because I guess, like, if somebody didn't go to the crib, like, they probably wouldn't have found him for even longer,
Yeah, well, they found this water was leaking from his crib, and someone said, "Yeah, what's up with this crap?" And then they checked in and said passed away. So hopefully, it was crazy. So my boy works for my best friend works for. He's like a property manager in the Bronx, right? And like the other day, some dude, I thought he was like 80 years old. He's like 27, 28. Fell asleep in the damn bathtub
and drowned.
No, he had turned on the sink for some God knows reason, and then hopped in the bathtub and fell asleep in the tub at like 7, 8 o'clock at night, and didn't wake up till 6, 7 in the next morning. He's on the 11th floor and flooded every apartment beneath him.
My man pulled a Kramer. His body, his internal alarm clock didn't wake him up.
So I'm like, how the hell did you not wake up? The temperature changes. You should wake up.
Yeah,
so I was like, he on something. So circle back. I wonder if Marion Barber was on something.
I mean,
wouldn't be surprising, man.
When they do the autopsy, I guarantee something. Something. I hope not. I hope just maybe God was ready for him to come home and It was natural. But at 38 years old, you just pass away. That's a little shady.
Oh, hold on. I missed a comment. Caramel Latte, we just sink it tonight. I missed this one. The White Monster is still my number one favorite energy drink. Shout out to Carmen. Yup. The White Zero Ultra. Favorite.
He just saying that trying to get cool with your Caramel Latte.
But this one, neighbor, singing neighbor. I don't know if you've seen this one yet. Singing neighbor. I
tried it. I tried Ghost.
But no, have you tried this flavor?
What flavor is that?
Bubblicious.
No.
I know you're up on Bubblicious. You can't be a neighbor.
Take it back to the old school.
Yeah, you know how we do. I go back to the Hubba Bubba and Bazooka days, baby.
Yeah.
See your neighbor.
Yeah,
telling you.
I tried. I needed it, man. I was driving all night. I left Tennessee at 12 o'clock. Got here at 9 o'clock in time enough to take a shower and go to work. So I laid down about 3 o'clock and I was scared because I'm like, I'm gonna mess my sleep up tonight. And I happened to pop up at 7:30. My son called me. Shout out to him. He getting over COVID.
Damn.
Shit. Damn.
Yeah, man.
You know what you need? See your neighbor.
What's that?
Gimmicks, brother. Gimmicks.
Greenies.
Speaking of gimmicks, my man Chili Willie just touched in today. He back in the States, right?
Oh,
word, he's back?
Shit.
Yeah, he in the States, so I definitely get up with him this weekend. He talking about we got another run. I'm like, hell no.
You got another run in you? No.
You know what's crazy? So I'm sure y'all did this too, or happened to y'all. Like when you first start out, you saw these old dudes. Like, man, you hang it up. Not even the like WWF guys, just like random indie guys, right?
Like Metal Maniac and
like man, go sit down.
Come on, guys. A 60-year-old indie guy that ain't never done TV. Come on, bro.
Right.
Years old.
And Kid USA and dudes like that in New York.
And now
I ain't gonna call no names out, but I know a couple of them.
Right. But now we them dudes.
Yeah.
Now
I'm old.
Well, I ain't gonna say I ain't great, but I'm decent. I ain't gonna make a fool out of myself, and I don't look old. But
I can pretty much still do everything that I did when I first started.
But we them dudes
now I get tired now.
Now I get tired real quick.
I get tired, which is why I love tag team.
Well, I can move, of course. I worked your brother. I can move real good for a big guy, and I don't, like I said, I ain't did it in so long. I don't even know if I would try some of the moves I used to, bro.
For me, as long as I can still hit that jaw tapper, I feel like I'm accomplished. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
I always choke slam a dude. So
I'm talking about a guy that can sit a guy on the top rope and do a standing drop kick and hit him in the damn chest to his head at one time.
So I'm
on hiatus right now.
I would say
soon, hopefully.
I would say yes for me. I'm just not actively pursuing bookings. I'm actually gonna start like doing.
This old bastard could do a 450 still. Damn.
Shit. Old bastard.
He'd probably blowing motherfuckers' kneecaps out in their face with his knee and all kinds of crazy stuff.
Yeah. I'm gonna start once I get back to jiu-jitsu, I'm gonna start going to open ring at Jay Lethal's.
Okay.
I told Chili I make a hell of a heel manager right now though.
Hey, you know what? That won't be the worst thing though.
It won't be the worst doing MVP.
Yeah, I could go in there and do spots like something crazy, but bro, the working match. He's like, well, man, we can go because we got a spot we can train. We can go down there and bump some. I'm like, bro, if I probably hit that damn mat right now.
You know what? After I took my break though for a minute, the first thing that my first time back in the ring when I hit the ropes, bro, I was like, oh, I forgot about that. Dude. I was like, oh,
exactly. That's so scary, the little shit, the ropes, because, bro, until you get callous to that, I can remember when I first started training, them ropes tore your ass up, bro.
Oh God, yeah.
Bro,
Your
it
back,
look
your red, purple, and
you look like you got like you were being owned by somebody because I had like all
word
them
up,
lines all over my back.
word up.
I
Yep.
remember looking in the mirror like, golly, because I was
Really
16 at the time. So
serious.
I remember seeing my back and
Back
at the
all
time my
checked
back
out.
I had crazy back knee, so it was like ripping my pimples off my back.
And we sitting here doing exactly what the hell we ain't supposed to do on this show.
Yeah, exactly.
I know, right?
We just rambling, bro. We're 26
So,
minutes in on
Going
nonsense.
to a lighter
Caramel
side,
latte.
I'm ready to get my boxer's trainer's license. Me and another guy get ready to start
Kenny's
training
corner.
this
Uh-oh.
kid.
Kenny's corner.
So he's awesome, bro. He's a month. Y'all will see this kid. Y'all see me on TV. Mark my words, everybody on the podcast. Y'all will see Kenny on TV one day with this kid, man.
Awesome.
He's a monster. 15 years old. He's a monster, bro.
Hey.
Little Mexican kid named Edwin, man, and had a long conversation with him the other day because he was ready to leave our gym. And so we talked, and he was like, Coach, if you're going to really do it, I'm here. So y'all will see this kid on TV one day.
Okay. Hey, that's what's up, man.
Nice.
But Mega, would
So
you ever put on any shows?
I've actually thought about it.
It's tough.
It's tough. I thought about it. Just to do it a couple of times. I thought about it. It'd have to be.
And this is the last wrestling.
Yeah.
It'd
have to be definitely the right area. I wouldn't do it in Florida. There's just
a lot of oversaturation.
Yeah, I would definitely.
The same way. Carolina's the same way. There's so many damn.
It really.
Oh my God! So, before the COVID, bro, it was I mean, if you wanted to work in Carolina, I ain't gonna lie. I can remember one time I was unemployed, and out of 7 days. No, I worked 6 days out of 7 days.
Yeah, Spiders like no. I mean, I would just do it maybe once or twice, but I'd have to find the right area and.
I think
I ain't flying nobody in. I'll tell you that.
I tell you what, if Mega ran shows,
I would go do a show.
We're gonna go into our first sports our second sports topic because Mega's ass will be fired just like Joe Girardi and Joe Madden were. I'll be like Mega. I ain't doing it for no hot dog and a handshake, bro. Not gonna let you handshake in my hot dog, bro.
The shit is bad when you walk in and see the pretty buffet in the back because that's probably my damn pay tonight.
Yep, that's your payday.
Or a stack of pizza boxes.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
But man, air conditioning like crazy around the ring. Yeah, that'll end up. You end up running some money down here in Florida trying to have AC but yeah, man. So the Phillies fired Joe Girardi and the Angels fired Joe Madden. And the crazy thing is the runner up for both of those positions, managerial positions, was Buck Showalker on both jobs. And now I bet both those teams are wishing that they would have hired Buck. Because look how good the Mets are playing, missing half of their players and everything.
Yep. So what's crazy is that excuse me, is like both of them are more so the Phillies and the Angels I kind of win now, right? And I don't know if it's a case of people tired of Joe Girardi because he's more of like a veteran type manager.
That's an old Yankee guy, ain't it?
Yeah, he doesn't do well with young kids. He's just too militant.
He doesn't like playing young guys. He doesn't give them a chance apparently.
But you gotta be execute some type of patience, And Joe Madden was he was on the Angels, then went to the Rays, made hell out of them, went to the Cubs, was successful, and now with the Angels, it's does somebody not like him, or because he has a proven track record? And I doubt, and he seems like a player's manager. So that one surprised me, and Joe Girardi just surprised just because he just got there last year. Like, have some freaking patience.
But apparently a lot of the players were complaining about Girardi, so that could have been a big portion of it. I feel like, but with
Really?
Joe Madden, they weren't expecting the Angels to do much this year. Everybody was hyped on. The Angels were considered the last team that everybody was fired up for in that West. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Everybody was saying it's going to be Seattle, it's going to be Houston, it's going to be Texas. Texas built up their whole team. They spent a whole crap load of money in this offseason, and these guys started off hot. And they went into it. What are they on a 12-game losing streak? That's tough though. To lose 12 in a row is not easy, especially when you lose to the Phillies after they just fired Joe Girardi.
Right.
So, and they can't hold. They couldn't hold some of these games. It's tough. But I don't know. I feel like if I'm the Phillies, I may try and bring Joe Madden right in. The dude knows what he's doing.
He knows what he's doing.
He carried that Rays team, but actually, you know what? The Rays are still doing their thing even without him. So
Kevin Cash was, I don't know what it is.
I think it's their front office, bro. Their front office knows what they're doing.
And drink some water.
Their front office knows what they're doing over here, man.
But still, you still got to do it on the field, though.
Yeah, but they seem to know the right players to get, man. That people that like the Yankees had G-Man Choi, he was a bum.
They did?
He went, yeah. They had him for a little hot second, and he was garbage. They cut him, and my man is over there tearing it up.
They did. The Rays also had Travis Darnell, but he didn't do crap. Oh, that's a lie. He kind of came back with them.
Yeah,
because he was crap with the Mets and the Blue Jays, and then with the Tampa. Did his thing, and then he helped this happen.
Here we go with this, Jabroni.
I actually like my damn brother.
Exactly. Yeah.
I'm gonna go buy a damn camera to hook to this.
Buy a webcam, bro. Just make sure it's at least 1080 on it.
Yeah. I'm gonna go buy a cam tomorrow.
What? It's true. And one thing, like the Mets are on fire. They're hot. They're gonna.
Yeah, they're gonna taper off.
The Mets are gonna Mets, right?
The scary thing though, when you think about it, is they're doing this damn good and they're missing their two stud pitchers.
Yeah, right.
Imagine when they come back, when the playoffs happen. That's a scary team, man.
When they come back, right? Pete Alonso's
nobody's gonna hit. Yeah,
Pete Alonso's gonna be out for the year. Nobody's gonna hit, and the bullpen's gonna be trash. They're just gonna Mets.
No, I'm with you on that, man.
But one thing that I mean, and I was saying this because I'm a Braves fan, but last year the Braves were under 500 for the first half of the year. Why are we panicking, firing freaking managers, especially the Phillies? Like, you got a good squad. Bryce Harper's elbow was torn to pieces. Just be patient. People just exercise some patience. But whatever.
But look at the Yankees, right? Everybody's calling for Aaron Boone's head all year last year. The start of this year, even though they were winning in the beginning, they wanted him fired. Now everybody's on his sack.
Right. And he's still the same dude.
And if he goes in, and if the Yankees go into a slump like they did last year after winning 15 in a row and lose 10 out of 14 or whatever, everybody's gonna start back on that. He needs to go. He's got no control over this team. Like, people just lose their mind, bro.
Well, they're gonna lose their mind when Aaron Judge starts in Citi Field next April, whatever. Yeah, you say that now.
Listen, if they pay him $350 million or more,
they better not do that. That's crazy. Yeah,
because that's what people are saying. Especially if he wins MVP, bro.
They might.
If he wins MVP,
350 over like 8, they might do that.
It's gonna be a tough one.
They might.
There we go. Look at that.
Go ahead.
Caramel Latte still wants Boone to go.
I don't think he's a good manager either. And he's just he's a
puppet, bro.
He's just a puppet. He's an analytics puppet. He is.
Yeah, he's a puppet. He's just gonna agree with whatever they say. And they feel like he relates better to a lot of these guys than some of these older
Right.
managers did.
Mhm.
You know, they know that Joe Girardi would have said, well, remember he did. He called
He
Gary
did.
Sanchez out, told him he sucked behind the plate, and
And guess what?
obviously when you think about it, right, like Girardi was a catcher, man. He wasn't, so he knows
Correct.
what you need to do, and if
Correct.
you ain't willing to listen behind the plate, especially to a dude
Yeah.
like him, that's on you.
Right. That's why I was like, why are you ripping? He's a catcher. He's caught. He knows what he's talking about. If the dude sucks, just trade his ass.
Mm-hmm.
But nah, he's the next Posada, blah, 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 blah. He sucks.
He is horrible. I'm glad Gary Sanchez is gone. See you later. But
he
yeah,
ain't even a podcast no more.
nah, for real, right, buddy?
Where's
Well,
Sanchez at? Where Gary
he's mad.
Sanchez
He
at?
got mad at us, bro. He said, yo, these guys are talking hella crap. But speaking of Joe Madden and Tampa Bay Rays, what he did back in the day with them, right?
Shit.
5 Tampa Bay Ray players refused to wear the Pride merchandise that Tampa Bay was promoting.
That's a politically correct thing.
So
in my opinion, I don't want to sound like a old fart or whatever,
old grumpy man.
Yeah, but if that's against my personal beliefs, I don't see a problem with me having to not have to do that. Not saying I have anything against it, but if it's not something I believe in, I shouldn't have to be made to do that. But hey.
See, I agree with you to a certain extent.
Exactly.
At the same time, I feel like the same thing though, like with Jackie Robinson Day.
Well, right? And that's what I was good to say. That's what I was good to say. Because then you get into, okay, well, you recognize Jackie Robinson because that's where that type of stuff goes to. Because you hear all the time, well, you as an African American, which is, I don't even want to get into that label. You should understand. No, you can't make me understand something,
Mm-hmm.
And I agree with you, Carmelate. It's one of them things, right? Like it's your job. They tell you, hey, you gonna wear blue on Father's Day. You gonna wear pink on Mother's Day.
And you can say, well, I don't agree with that, and then they could say, well, this is your job.
And what's crazy is, did you guys see the patch?
Yeah.
No, I didn't.
It's kind of hot.
Yeah, it's not bad.
All it is the Rays sunburst with the rainbow.
Rainbowed out.
It's not like a big ass flag. It's kind of hot actually.
But we had this conversation on something else. I think one day I missed last week, but the week before about standing on. Was it the COVID shot? What was it? I think it was the COVID shot. Standing on your beliefs.
COVID, yeah.
And if you standing on your beliefs, then and you willing to take the fine, then take the fine if that's what comes with it.
So my issue with it is though, right? Everything I've seen about the 5 players that refuse to wear the Pride merchandise. All the photos they keep showing. Damn, why can't I think of the kid's name? The shortstop that's injured right now. His name, the kid that just got paid hella money. But I seen him in a photo, and I seen another Spanish player in the photo, and it ain't even neither one of them.
Neither one of them.
It's 5 waivers.
It's all waivers. All waivers.
But at the same time, like I kind of like it's one of them things, right? Like I had this discussion with my pops, right? Because I feel like this is all money grab, right?
Mm-hmm.
The Rays are doing it as for Pride Day, and it's a way to sell merchandise. Now, if they're selling all the merchandise and all the money's going to, the people that passed away in Pulse or whatever, you know what I mean, like to whatever kind of agent, what I'm trying to think of what it's called, but you know what I mean, like whatever foundations, I wouldn't be as upset with it. But they're gonna sell their merch. They're gonna make money selling their merch, and it's not going to any charities or anything like that. That's what I meant, charities. So, and I was having this discussion with Pops earlier because, like, I don't know if it was today or yesterday, but it's like Juneteenth, right? Everybody, all of a sudden you start seeing ice cream, Juneteenth ice cream. You start seeing plates, and who's making this? It's not a black-owned company that's making it,
right?
Yeah,
Right.
so
Yeah.
it's just a money grab. It becomes, you know what I'm saying, and when it becomes a money grab, that's when I have a problem with it. And I feel like if I don't want to support something because I feel like it's not for me, and at the same time it's a money grab,
Yeah,
I don't feel like I kind of respect that, you know, like, hey, you know, but at the same time, like, imagine if one of these players on your team is gay, and now you're saying, "Oh, I don't support that." Now, you know, now you may have a little bit of heat there. So it's one of them things, you know. It's
Roy Cooper, actually, our governor made it a national state holiday, so he actually went as far as on Juneteenth saying you could take off the day and it's a paid holiday.
Now, is that only if you're a neighbor?
I don't see. I don't see.
Or can I pull that gimmick?
I don't think so. I think that he made it a North Carolina registered holiday, so you can actually get paid 8 hours if you put in. Your job is supposed to honor that as like a regular one of the holidays. Somebody was telling me that today. I was like, oh, okay.
Okay.
What do you think about this, Mega?
I don't think it was a big deal. Like, just, it's not even, if it was like,
yeah, like,
you know, I wasn't
gay pride on it.
Right. I wasn't there, and I don't know if they had this huge pregame ceremony or thing outside the stadium where they paraded stuff around. As far as I know, it was just a logo that looks kind of cool on the sleeve, and that was it. Right. It was not like the whole uniform was rainbow. It's like,
me personally, you know, I don't know, man. I'm kind of torn because you could say, well, if it's a historical event, then okay, recognize it. But just because somebody says, I'm, you know, I guess gay is gay pride. That's politically correct, right, to say, because it's a gay pride thing. Just because whether you feel you was born that way or choose it, that we've got to recognize that. You know, I mean, I'm like, you know, well, what about heterosexual Pride Day?
Oh, don't give me, yeah.
So
I just,
you know what I'm saying? So just because you classify yourself or born, whatever, I don't want to get in that discussion. Born is that, choose to be that. All of a sudden, we got to recognize that. Okay, so one of the heterosexuals in the league say, "Hey, all right, we want a heterosexual Pride Day."
Yeah. Same thing I say, God forbid that somebody comes out with a station called WET, White Entertainment Television. Oh my God.
I was like, what?
The sky would be falling.
Well, check it out.
But it's okay to have Black Entertainment Television, and I get it. But God forbid somebody says I'm gonna have a white entertainment.
Have you seen on Facebook they advertise them all the time? Certified white boy. It's a like tank tops and hoodies, and at the bottom it says a white-owned company, and I'm like, I bet they rubbing some people the wrong way.
Oh hell yeah!
It's called Certified White Boy, and the damn shirts look good as hell. Right. You know, it's like almost like a biker looking gimmick. You know, got a guy jacked up on it. You know, the beard and at the bottom it's owned by white people. You know, owned by white men or something. It says, and I'm like, okay.
I just think, you know,
I mean, so if you want to do that, whatever.
Yeah, it wasn't. I don't think it's a big deal, and at the and honestly, it's on the uniform for that day, and you're just playing a freaking game. Just play the damn game.
Caramelate says, like, she understands it's their job. They're in the public eye, so they may feel that by representing it on their jersey, they support it. But at the end of the day, it is your job. Your employer is telling you it's your uniform for the day. Suck it up, do your job. Yeah, I'm with you.
I agree.
I'm with you.
To a certain extent, but I just don't think a job, a corporation should be able to tell you you have to do this. Now,
Well,
if it's a regulation with the job, I can understand that, but it goes back to exactly what we was talking about. All right, if you're going to recognize Gay Pride Day, Jackie Robinson Day, where does the buck stop at? You know, heterosexual day, baldhead day, beard day.
It's like these damn holidays. Like every day is National Something Day.
Yeah, National whatever day. Today's National Bang Day.
Yeah, you can always get a group of people to say, "Hey, I want to be known to. I want to be a day that I'm honored to." You know what I'm saying? So it's a rocky spot. It's
the only issue I have is like when you do like what you're saying, when you do start saying, "Oh, I want this day also, I want that day also," then it does become one of them things, and then people start and the issue is, right, like before nobody would have gave a shit. People were like, it is what it is. But now everybody's sensitive. Everybody wants to be like, I want to be included.
Exactly.
I want my participation trophy like Mega got.
Where does it stop?
Yeah, I'm that's my thing. There you go. Look, Pop says exactly. You making millions. Yeah, for real. Give me my $1 million.
Not the raise.
Put my little gimmick on it. Well, they're making millions, but they ain't making mega millions.
They're making
like, they ain't making the Yankee millions. Yeah. They ain't making them Dodger millions. But they, it's true though. Like, it's throwing on my uniform for today. I'm gonna go home. You're gonna sell. I'm gonna take the jersey off. You're gonna sell it, but that's my problem. You're gonna sell it and you're gonna pocket that money.
Well, in today's time, I mean, what is morals? In today's time, it's like you said.
It's whatever. it's what
says do it. You do it, and then move on.
Morals is whatever benefits you that day.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm. I don't give a shit what anybody says.
No, you ain't wrong.
Yeah, this day and time is whatever.
Like I just people kill me with that shit.
Yeah, everybody's gonna stand on whatever they want to stand on. And anything that you don't want to stand with offends me or offends you, and that's the problem with everything right now. Like everybody's too fucking.
I'm not gonna.
Sorry, I'm not. Didn't mean to say that word, but everybody is too sensitive, bro.
Yeah.
Like, let me do it. I don't want to wear it. Don't.
Whatever.
Just call me. You're gonna cancel me for making it.
This is so true. Just a jersey. Put it on and wear it. Move on. Right.
He's a hater. He hates. He's a hate. No, I don't hate.
And then come on, put the jersey
play
on.
The game. Go home.
Wife.
Yeah.
Or your boyfriend.
That'll make you feel manly.
Right. Just fucking. Sorry. Just do it and just move on. Like, come on. Like, really. Yeah.
I'm with you.
Come on, dude. There's people, homeless people in St. Pete, and there's
all
dudes,
over the place, man.
Unemployed people scrambling to just freaking, pay their rent every month.
Shout out to my homeless veterans.
Word. And then you up here complaining about a damn rainbow patch on your jersey. And it's not even the rainbow flag, it's just a rainbow starburst. Like, come on. That nonsense.
Yeah. Speaking of rainbow flags, the Lakers.
That is going to be interesting to see Rasheed Wallace walking up and down a damn. You know how many technical fouls that dude gonna get, man.
I want to
be thrown out the game regularly.
Now, what's the over under on Rasheed Wallace punching AD in the mouth? Because that's gonna happen. That's gonna happen.
But maybe this is what they need. Maybe they need I always felt like
I love the shake up hire. That's a shake up hire.
Yeah, you're trying to stir shit up.
I like the Darvin Ham hire. I do because he
actually shake up hire.
Yeah, he was the coach on the Hawks. I was like, damn, I like Darvin Ham. He's a good coach.
Both of those are shake up hires. Yeah, like you said, you got Darvin Ham, who's been there. You got Rasheed Wallace's. Everybody's a get in your damn face, and it is what it is, and bring it. So they need that. I mean, they need a coach that is not scared and
Yep.
is not going to be. And the only thing you have to wait and see is like, you're in Los Angeles, bro. And this is the Lakers. How are you going to handle not just coaching the team, but the media and all? You get a 3-game losing streak, and oh my God, they don't know what they're doing. And you know, so yeah, it's interesting. That's an interesting hair. And I, of course, being a LeBron fan, I'm anxious to see. I did see where Darvingham is straight up sold on Russell Westbrook. He's still one of the top players, and we're gonna make this work. So, and he could, him and Rasheed could be that dude that, it's just like my job. When somebody sits across from me and say, "Well, you ain't never been to prison, so you don't understand," and I say, "Oh, contraire, my friend. I've been to prison, so you're not going to tell me I don't understand."
Right.
So, it's one of those things, man, that I think is either gonna go boom or it's either gonna go bang or it's gonna go boom.
Boom. Yep.
Exactly. Yep.
True that. Yeah. I'm interested to see what other assistant coaches they hire. I'm sure he'll hire some defensive guru and who will put the clamps down and
I'm like, I think Rasheed Wallace is there purely to motivate and get in asses.
Purely.
That might be what they need, though,
Purely.
I'm not saying he don't know his X and O's, but he's there to purely go get in AD face and say, "Man, you playing like a bitch right now, and you need to, dude, you 7 foot tall with a wingspan of whatever. You can handle the ball. This 19 points bullshit ain't gonna cut it this year. 19.5 rebounds and 1 block, and bruh, you're going to become a superstar that they keep trying to label you. You're going to have to give it to me, and you're going to have to man up, bruh. Get your ass in shape, do the training, do what you got to do. We need you, bruh."
No, yeah, you ain't wrong about that. You are not wrong about that, man. And Carmelate says who's your favorite NBA head coach. Mine is Doc Rivers. I'd say all time, I was always a fucking Pat Riley guy.
Pat Riley was hard.
That was back in the day. You know what I'm saying?
It's hard to beat Pat Riley. I mean,
and he went out there looking like a G.
In his heyday, a lot of people would have called out Phil Jackson, but with the debacle he did in New York.
I was gonna say after that last run, he brought his.
Well, he wasn't a coach.
Yeah, but he still brought down everything that.
No, but that's like saying, that's like you're not gonna rip Magic.
Well, that's kind of like the MJ thing. MJ can't win shit as an owner.
He can't.
As a player, he was a monster.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he was the general manager or whatever the hell he was. But at the same time, he was dictating what they were doing, what offense they were running, right?
Yeah. He was making the moves and then hiring the players and talking on the
he decided the offense that they were gonna run and all kinds of crap. Still, you know what I'm saying? So
who's he? Who you talking about?
Phil Jackson.
I mean, I look at
like he was making them run that triangle fucking gimmick that they were doing.
I look at Pops now over in what's calling, and it's one of those things. Is like, has he ran his course? You get to a point that like, okay, he had his core, Tim Duncan, Ginobili, the little point guard. What was his name?
Parker.
Tony
Parker. So he substituted some for all the years he won, and is like, okay, has this course been ran? Meaning, is this new generation of players something that he's just like? Because Park, that old grizzled veteran, is he looking at these guys like, you know what? I just don't understand these MFers, man. I don't know what the hell, because last couple of years, boy, they've been cellar dwellers, So, does today's game pass those kind of guys by because of the way that they deal with players? Not that they don't know how to coach no more. It's just the type players that they deal with now. Has it passed them by in the way that they do things.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't watch enough Spurs games. I could tell you.
I mean, neither.
But I think a lot of it also is just it depends, because sometimes it's just talent. They ain't got any freaking talent. Because remember when like 15 years ago, or so, when the Grizzlies fired their coach, I forgot who it was, and then hired Hubie Brown at like 75 years old.
I remember that shit.
And he did his thing for like a couple of years. So I really don't watch the Spurs enough to see if it's talent or is it him? Is he not changing his ways? Because to Kenny's point, you got to adapt to what you got.
Yeah, that was what I was gonna say.
It
was like Joe Torre. Joe Torre just wasn't doing it anymore, and that's why they had to shake it up and go with a little bit of a harder dude.
And that's what I'm saying about Pops is he's set in his ways to where
you might need a coddler.
Exactly, just can't come up to speed with what's they're putting in front of him now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they may need like a coddler or some shit to babysit some of these guys to get them to do, some people need to be, they need that little pat on their ass and tell them, hey, you're doing so good. Just keep trying. Yeah.
That guy to where he may be like, all right, I'm not hiring nobody to do that shit. This is my team. And he could be that guy.
Yeah.
I think Jerry Sloan, that's kind of what happened to him. He realized the game passed me by.
Can't pass him by.
NBA is not I can't do this.
Yeah.
But what about
my favorite current coach? Hold on. My favorite current coach is Steve Kerr.
Steve Kerr.
Because he ain't afraid to speak his.
What about Steve Nash, coach. Man? You don't like Nash?
Steve Nash fucking sucks.
He's a sucker.
Speaking of Steve Nash, they should fire Steve Nash.
They should.
And bring in Quinn Snyder. And I bet you Lakers are kicking their ass right now.
Quinn Snyder leaves the Utah Jazz, huh?
He's damn good coach. Damn good coach.
I didn't read up on this. Why did he leave? Did he just say, like, I'm out?
He just said, I think they need a new voice. So I don't know if it's contract extension or disagreement with the owner or GM, but he just left. And what's crazy, what's crazy is Donovan Mitchell re-signed with them 2 years ago, and he said the main reason he re-signed was because of him.
Hey, that might be the way that a team can snake him away. Maybe the Knicks can pull a trade on him.
But Quinn Snyder's a damn good coach. I was pissed when the Hawks left him. I mean, when he left the Hawks as assistant coach, damn good coach.
Mm-hmm. To me,
but the only opening now is Charlotte, and
I wouldn't want to go there.
I wouldn't want to go there. I think he probably gonna wait next year to see who is fired.
Damn board meeting with damn MJ, man.
Oh God,
with his arrogant ass.
I probably want to. Yeah, no, that is. Yeah, his exactly. You said exactly right. His arrogant ass. LaMelo's leaving in 3 years.
Exactly.
Breaking news: Rangers are down 1-0 to the Lightning in Game 4 right now. 1 quarter down.
All right.
But hey, by the way, Kenny, you missed out on it last week when the Rangers spanked your boys.
Yeah, Kenny.
I know that's why you ain't show up. You ain't want to hear about the Carolina getting spanked by the Rangers.
Yeah.
But our next topic, guys. This one here, Mega is feeling.
So Kenny,
Megan, we're going to do a show or no Yankee talk since you in charge of that.
No, okay.
Listen, this was
no. Last year we was talking about something, and then we brought this up, and I said, "Oh, that's interesting," because this is going to be a Rip the Yankees segment. But Kenny, next week, 0 Yankee talk.
We'll see. But go ahead. What you got? Do the Yankees have too many retired numbers?
I don't even know how many they have. So this is a
Chung. I know you did research.
One
I'm
through 10
right now.
1 through 10 retired. Right now. I'm gonna tell you right now. 1 through 10 retired.
You know all of them off the top of your head. All right, go ahead.
And I'm gonna say yay or nay.
1 through 10. Billy Martin, Derek Jeter, Babe Ruth.
1 through 10, so that's 10. Go ahead.
Oh no, okay, no, I thought you want. He said he was gonna say yeah or nay.
See, I
So I
don't
was
remember.
naming
Oh,
off
I thought you were
names.
going to say, oh, yeah,
I don't.
nay.
And you're going fast. Billy Martin, I don't remember, but from what I've heard, yay,
Derek Jeter,
without a doubt.
Babe Ruth.
Yeah, well, historically, without a doubt.
He's a brother.
Word.
Without a doubt.
Hey, Bruce's brother.
Lou Gehrig.
Yes.
Without a doubt.
Roger Maris.
DiMaggio.
No, Joe DiMaggio. My bad.
Yeah,
Roger
yeah,
Maris
Joe
is fine.
DiMaggio.
Joe
all right.
DiMaggio 5.
Yeah, all of that
Yes.
is
6. Joe Torre. I don't even feel like he should. His shit should be
yeah,
retired.
I'm
but
kind of
yeah,
on the. I'm kind of on the damn
No.
scale with that.
I'm with you. I'm gonna say no on that.
Yeah.
7. The Mick.
Without a doubt.
Yeah.
8.
Yogi.
Yogi.
Without a
Yep.
doubt.
9 is Roger Maris.
Nope.
No.
I
Nope.
think that's a
Nope.
good catch-up thing. Yeah.
Nope.
All
Yeah,
right.
one good year.
Yeah.
10.
50, but 60 home runs the 1 year.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, 2 good years.
One
Yeah.
year.
10. Phil Rizzuto. The Scooter.
I've heard that name.
I'm gonna say no.
I've never.
I couldn't tell you his stats. So
He
Exactly.
average stats, great defensive shortstop.
then he became the voice of the Yankees.
He became
for a
voice of
long
Yankees.
So
time.
I say no.
So,
Yep, that probably got him over the hump.
Here we go.
11's not retired.
We're not gonna sit here and go 1 through
12's
50.
not. No, I'm trying
What's on
to
top of
think.
your head?
So
The next one is 6. The next one is 15.
15.
Damn, even I know Yankees better than you
15.
do. Thurman
15. Thurman Munson. And Elston Howard.
I don't know neither one of those.
They both are retired.
They're
I've
both
heard the
retired.
name.
So
I've
Thurman
heard the
Munson, I'm gonna leave this alone. I'll just say yes.
So then after
Whitey
that,
Ford.
what number is Whitey Ford?
What comes after 15?
He's 16?
Yeah.
I only know Whitey Ford because 2022 the show. I pitched with him. He can throw the shit out of the ball.
All right. Then 17 isn't retired, 18, 19. 20 is Posada.
Posada. No.
I mean, see,
you know, so
it's
this is
Yankees retired numbers, so I guess it ain't so much going on. They was so much great players. I guess they feel those in there. You're in the Yankees, but when you retire a number, it should be special. I mean, like
yes.
you should done busted some shit up when a number retired.
the thing with Posada, right? His numbers, if you remove Pudge, who hold on, like
You can't remove Pudge.
hold on, no,
You
because Pudge tested positive, right? So Pudge's numbers, and he was putting up. Now defensively, Pudge was the greatest. To me.
Exactly where I was going.
Okay,
you can't
defensively,
no.
the greatest.
You can't even compare them to.
But
you
when you go off his hitting numbers, the only people that hit better than Posada during Posada's years were Pudge and Piazza.
But you can't take away his defensive prowess.
No, but I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about hitting wise. The only two people that hit better than Posada throughout his whole career, only two were Piazza, who's the
okay. So how many
Piazza
defensive
and
players?
Pudge.
How many defensive catchers were? How many catchers were better than Posada defensively? I'll sit here and wait. It's going to take a while. You can't augment someone because of their offense and not take into consideration someone's defense.
But Posada's defense was great too. It
was not.
Come on, bro.
Stop it. Come on. Posada's defense was not great. Watch what you don't use that word great with Posada's defense.
Okay.
Don't. He was not Pudge, not even close.
No. Listen,
he was
Pudge,
good, but
Pudge was on a different level.
Correct.
Everybody.
Correct. So if you're gonna have Pudge defense offensively
hold on.
If you're gonna here, Pudge's defense brings them up here.
Okay, but my point is his defense was here. his hitting is what made him here even better, right? Because
I
why?
wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say that.
Pudge, bro, and he was on the juice. He tested positive.
But I wouldn't say his offense made him great. No, nobody ran
listen,
on his ass. He called the game and nobody ran on him.
But nobody liked pitching to him. Why? Because he would call fastballs because he didn't want people to steal on him. Bro, look it up. Look it up. Okay. He called fastballs all the time. Most pitchers didn't like pitching to him because of that.
I've heard that nonsense before.
But it's not.
But nonsense. It's not like he played. But it's not like he called fastballs every time a runner was on base and he got hit.
No. I'm not saying that. But what I'm saying is if there's a runner on base and you're primarily calling fastballs because you don't want somebody to steal on you.
But that could have been somebody beef. That could have been Kenny Rogers beefing one day because he wanted to throw a slider and pushed out to a fastball. He said, "Well, he just want to throw a fastball just so he could throw the runner out." That could have been like a one-time thing.
But they just said multiple pitchers didn't like pitching to him. But
look, I'm not gonna say on the Ivan Rodriguez
die.
But I will say
I think Pudge is is probably the greatest catcher I've ever seen in my lifetime.
Okay,
clearly.
I
haven't been around.
Let's get back to Posada because we went left.
Posada's numbers, though, bro, his numbers are better than most of these Hall of Fame catchers. Hitting, and he played the majority of his fucking career behind the plate, not like all these other dudes that can't stay behind the plate and end up moving, and his numbers never dipped.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Hitting wise, his numbers never dipped.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Don Mattingly.
Posada, yes. Okay, let's
Don Mattingly.
Is just when you have a son, are you gonna name him Jorge?
No.
Damn, dude.
Don Mattingly. No, bro. Listen, I feel like Jorge ain't he don't get the respect that he deserves as a player because everybody's on that. Oh, the Yankees were stacked.
So you have to. There isn't any. Come on to ask, what are the requirements to have your number retired? There aren't any set rules, but you need to have made a major impact on your franchise.
Oh, my bad. And by the way, I skipped.
We didn't even get there yet.
I skipped 21.
We didn't get there yet. You still stuck. Oh yeah, you still stuck on Posada.
What was Rivera number?
42. We got 42. A long way to go.
We got a long way.
But
hold on. So
21 O'Neal. I don't think his number should be retired.
All of these are.
Paul O'Neal, absolutely not.
Paul O'Neal should not be retired. I agree. All right.
No.
Don Mattingly.
Hold on, he was 22.
22 is not retired.
Jimmy Key should be.
So how long are we gonna do this? How long are we gonna do this?
It'll be another 5 minutes. All right, let's do quick. Don Mattingly, obviously.
Don Mattingly. Yeah, just because of what he meant to the team.
Elston Howard is 32, actually. Chung, not fucking 16. Oops, not 16. Trust me.
So hold on, wait. There was two. Who's the other 16 then?
There's only one 16. There's Whitey and no one else.
Hold on. Anyway, so after that, right? We got 20. No, there's no more 20s retired.
I just pulled it up. Next one is 37, Casey Stengel.
Oh, okay, my bad. There's 2 8s retired.
I just pulled it up. Casey Stengel.
Bill Dickey and Yogi are both. But yeah. Elston Howard 32, Casey Stengel 37.
Stop. Casey Stengel. I'm still asking Casey Stengel. You didn't answer the question.
Bro, I never seen him play. How can I say?
Well, you can acknowledge me like Roman Reigns. All right. 42, obviously, yes.
Of course. The greatest closer in the history of the game.
I used to hate when he came in the game.
Reggie Jackson.
44? No.
Nope.
Reggie Jackson?
Yeah.
You say no?
Nope.
Hell no. No. Wasn't there long enough.
Andy Pettit? No.
Hold on. I think the senior neighbor is
well, he's
agree with us.
He's just
No. I just thought about it.
He wasn't in New York long enough.
Exactly. For whatever reason, I thought he was a Yankee, but he did come from Oakland.
Nah, he was with Oakland,
Oakland
and
and
with the Angels.
Because he
and
went
Baltimore, right?
missed October, we're going to tell you.
Right.
I'm like y'all now.
Yeah.
All right, these last three interesting.
So Andy,
Nope.
I say no.
Nope. Andy Pettit.
Andy Pettit.
Nope.
Ron Guidry.
Louisiana Lightning. Nope. Didn't do it long enough. Nope.
I would say I agree with you.
Okay.
And Bernie Williams. Bernie, I feel like, is in that same boat with Paul O'Neill. However, Bernie was a lifetime Yankee, so that's why a lot more people feel that he should be retired. But I agree.
I'm gonna spoil this now for Pops. Pops, I guess you on. I've been trying to get Bernie Williams on here for 4 months. He can go screw himself at this point. Going that alone, hell no.
He needs to come on here and play his damn guitar.
I've been trying. I've been trying to get him. I was gonna surprise Pops one day.
I love Bernie though.
Bernie, no.
I love Bernie though. However, I don't know.
Nope.
It's a tough one. Like it's one of them things though, right? Like the reason why they retired, I feel like
Posada.
Well, no, Posada's numbers I feel like are there. But I feel like Pettit, if he would have stayed a Yankee his whole career, I feel like it could have been. I would have been okay with that. And with Bernie, I feel like if he would have never. Yeah, you're right.
They retired so many numbers, lost his luster. I think way too many to answer the question. I wholeheartedly agree with you.
No, yeah, but at the same time, the problem is a lot of those dudes, yeah. But at the same time, the most of these teams can't retire numbers like that because they don't have players like that. You know what I'm saying? You don't think so?
No, because who was more important and more impactful to their franchise? Andy Pettit or Dwight Gooden?
I agree with you. However, that's the Mets' choice to not.
No, I'm saying, but my point is there are players who are just impactful and important to their franchise. They just don't have their number retired. Yankee just says, "Screw it, I'm going to do it." Like Andrew Jones' number should be retired for the Braves.
But hold on,
but it's not.
So, but how many besides the one World Series that Doc helped bring to?
Dude.
Yeah, but you understand what I'm saying though?
Doc owned the city for 10 years. He owned the city.
Okay.
Way past the diamond.
Listen, I hear you. I listen. Do I think Doc should have been retired? Yeah, but at the same time, the Mets don't feel that. That's on the Mets.
No, but you said that there aren't teams that don't have the players that, or some of you said like the teams don't have the players that the Yankees do. And I disagree with you. I just think they should not retire the number.
These guys brought 4 championships to the Yankees, right?
So you're gonna retire Louis
That's
Soho's
the reason
number?
why. Yo, I love Poppy Soho, but no, he didn't really do it for the team.
I know.
You know what I'm saying? Like you can't.
No, it's that whole argument. Oh, yeah. I have to say it's the whole argument.
Oh, you're talking about like
rings.
Robert Horry.
Yeah.
My man got 18 rings.
Yeah.
But yeah. But yeah,
I just
like
think
that.
some of
That's
these
my
are
thing.
like
I agree.
you just
I
like
agree.
caught
Some
up in a
them are-
moment. Like Brendan Williams shouldn't have his number retired. Pettis shouldn't. Like these aren't. First of all, when I think Hall of Fame, to me, it's either yes or no. If you got to think about it, the answer is no. And to me, to have your number retired, you need to be on the precipice of Hall of Fame.
But at the same time,
and at some point,
if you look at that, right, the way that
precipice
word.
The precipice. The precipice out this bitch.
The issue I have with that whole logic though is look at a dude like Posada. Mm-hmm. His numbers are better than the most of these catchers that are going to go in. Hold on, no, but what we're gonna talk about is my point is this, right? His numbers he ain't even make it past one ballot.
Well,
and why? But why? You know what I'm saying?
That's not that great.
But then you look at a Joe Mauer.
He shouldn't be in the Hall of Fame, but
you know he's gonna get in.
No.
You don't think Joe Mauer's getting in?
No.
I wholeheartedly disagree with you because I think they were on his, you know,
hot
they were
dog
on his meat stick for long enough that they're gonna be that these sorry writers, bro. Some of these jabronis that get in, sometimes you're like,
wow. No, I agree with that. I agree. Some of them they don't deserve to be in the Hall of Fame. So they're not.
And that's my problem. Opinion. Yeah, that's my problem with it. And like I feel like the Hall of Fame should be top of the class.
Echelon.
Yeah.
Yep.
And a lot of these dudes are getting in on bull crap.
Like me. 3 times.
Yeah.
Hall of Fame.
4 times because
one's with this short.
Bull crap.
But it's like
let's move on. Because you're making me sick right now.
This Posada nonsense.
Listen, bro. We could pull up numbers. We'll talk about that another time, though.
Okay.
But Shady McCoy
took some shade.
Eric Bieniemy. Hey, my man. You know what though? It doesn't sound like it. That might not be the worst idea as to why.
Makes sense.
So,
it totally makes sense.
Let me pull it up because I don't want to misquote what he said, but I know he said that the reason why he left Kansas City is because dude's a dick.
Basically,
he said that he's an asshole, and he ain't like him. Right. But he said like that his personality definitely rubs people the wrong way. But then you have a bunch of cats that came out in his defense, but obviously they're still on that team, so they're not gonna. As an offensive player, you're not gonna crap talk. You're not gonna crap talk your offensive coordinator right now while you're still there.
And just to flip it, right? Eric Bieniemy, LaShawn McCoy was literally tail end of his career. He wasn't offering much.
Yeah.
So he could have been on his veteran. I ain't doing this. And Eric Bieniemy got on his ass. You want to be part of this office? We picked you up off the scrap heap. This is what you're going to do. I want to hear your nonsense. So he could have talked to him at a way that Shady McCoy was like, I'm a veteran in this league of 8-9 years. You're going to talk to me that way. And you brought me in for a reason, blah, blah, blah. And it could have been a personality clash. And I think if that was really the case, we would have heard something from somebody by now.
Yeah, he said there's a reason why every year they hype him up to get a job. And when the time comes, nobody hires him. That's because they know the type of coach he really is.
But that does make sense why he hasn't gotten a job.
Now, it could be. That could be the situation, right?
I will say that.
Mm-hmm.
Because things are closely, kept under wraps.
Yeah, they're not going to come out and say stuff, but you have to
in the league
think
is kept in the league.
Yeah. You have to think, why would he be considered the best offensive coordinator? And Andy Reid has said that it's not him calling the plays. It's Eric Bieniemy.
Mm-hmm.
So, right? It's got to be something that they ain't liking. Maybe he comes off arrogant.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe. Who knows? But something ain't rubbing people the right way. Or maybe it's the fact that he's feeling himself and he's a neighbor. It's just like a double team.
Right.
They're like, oh, you got that's strike 3, bro. It would normally be 2 strikes, but you just hit strike 3. But what about Aaron Donald getting a 2-year, $30 million extension?
So he is the highest paid non-quarterback.
Hey,
I mean, he's produced.
He ain't slowing down. At least not yet, right?
Mm-hmm.
It could come back and bite you in the butt, but he could fall off the cliff this year. But at the same time, what he did for that team this year and years past to keep them relevant on that defensive end of the ball,
right?
Sometimes you got to throw them that money to make them stay around.
So I was listening the first take, and they had a question I want to ask you dudes. Who's more important to the Rams winning of the Super Bowl? Aaron Donald or Matthew Stafford?
I'd definitely say it was Aaron Donald
See you, neighbor.
this year.
Aaron
And that's the
Stafford
reason
or
why.
Matthew.
Well,
I mean, Aaron Donald or Matthew Stafford.
well, they
I'd say,
said.
I'd say
Well,
Cooper
they
Cup
hold on.
was
Well,
more
they said no,
valuable.
no. Well, they said to win the championship this year,
Yeah.
not last year. This year, coming up.
Oh, coming up.
Coming up, who's more valuable or who's more important to the team?
I mean, I think when you got a defense like that, and don't get it twisted, Stafford did his thing, and I figured they would be good. But when you got a defense like that, you have to not beat the team, and then your plus would also being a pretty good quarterback. So what I mean is, don't make the mistakes like Trent Difford didn't have to do.
Mm-hmm.
Then he's a plus because he's a decent quarterback also. See what I'm saying? So his job, because of the NFL, I'm not going to say it's easy, but it ain't as hard when you have a defense like the Rams. I mean, and they put some good pieces around stuff. It's a good question. I guess it's probably kind of what flavor you like for what you would, how you would answer that question. Because, both of them was important. Donald's been producing when they had a quarterback that couldn't win, got him, they got in the Super Bowl on a quarterback that wasn't good. So, but then you get a quarterback that's decent that wasted a lot of his great years in Detroit, and then he comes there and boom, got a Super Bowl, got a Super Bowl ring now.
Yep.
So that's I think that's one of those. What is your flavor with that question? Kind of. All right, I'm a defensive guy, or I'm a quarterback guy.
Mm-hmm.
No, listen, I'm a back you on that 100%.
Me too.
I agree. I think it all depends on, obviously, I feel like for them winning this past year, it was Aaron Donald and Cooper Cup.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
I feel like the majority of QBs would have been able to hit Cooper Cup the way, and the way he was catching. That dude was catching everything.
Just imagine if my man don't blow his knee, it's a chance he's Super Bowl MVP.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's another thing.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it's definitely a tough way to go about it. But yeah, I feel like you got to pay Aaron Donald. Aaron Donald.
Oh yeah. No,
you got to pay that dude, especially you want to bring that band back together as close as possible to what you
don't bust that up because it's a chance you could win again this year.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, let's just face it. Nobody signed my man with the knee, but because he probably can't play to December or whenever my man that hurt his knee, blonde head, you know what I'm talking about.
Odell.
Yeah, they probably pick him up because it probably ain't gonna call. I don't know if he's under contract. He's a free agent, right?
He's a free agent, yeah.
So they probably pick him up and be like, you know what? He knows his system. I mean, if he's anything close to what he was showing in the Super Bowl, it's just another weapon.
Mm-hmm.
He knows the game, and it's obvious he was getting along in the locker room. Let's give it another run. He's gonna be fresh. He ain't gonna be able to touch no hits, so his body won't be beat up. Let's give it another run.
Yeah, I ain't mad at it, man. I ain't mad at it at all. It's definitely definitely a smart play. You gotta try and bring the band back.
Right.
If you don't pay him and he goes, fuck it, I'm gonna go home then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
His ass is
there was all that retirement talk.
Yeah,
that wasn't happening.
Yeah, hell to the no.
Oh no, that's a get money talk.
Yeah,
that's exactly what that is. Let's get money talk.
I got my ring. I'm gonna hang it up.
I'm happy get out of here, neighbor, please.
Yeah, but yeah, man. I think he's very important to that defense. and it's good for him, man. Get paid, bro. Get paid. I'm gonna bring something up to you guys after the show that I want to talk about, but I don't know if I don't want to get us canceled. So
yeah, do it after.
Yeah. We don't want to go down
canceled.
that route.
Yeah.
Wait. By the way, I think what's today? Episode 18 for us. We almost reaching that 20 mark. Let's not get canceled before we even
canceled.
hit 20.
Right? Yeah. Let's not. Yeah.
But yeah, guys. Let's. I think that's all we got this week, right? Unless you added something else that I missed.
No, just Kenny's corner.
Oh, Kenny's corner. Dope,
bro.
My bad, bro. I forgot. Sorry.
And I got 2 weeks of Kenny's corner.
Because Kenny's trying to beat John Cena. I'm gonna do something real corny. I ain't gonna say it. So corny.
Anyway. So to start Kenny's
corner. Hold on, Kenny. Come on, they said we need an after dark show. We already got one.
Stop it. And my computer's my laptop by the time we're going off is like at 90% to be ready to come up, and then we're ready to go off the air. But anyway, seen the Tank fight live in the building for the Tank and Rolly fight. Actually, I got to send my brother Chung some stuff because he probably would know how to put some of it up, because I did take all kind of video. They wouldn't let me go live. They got blocks in that damn building.
Oh, no shit.
Live,
really?
Do it. But I could video, so I do got video. I got video of that face, his eyes turning cross-eyed when he took the punch. But awesome, man. It was an awesome experience. I think Tank is definitely, they call him the Four Horsemen. Tank. It was Tank, Telefimo, I think Ryan Garcia, and shout out. And it's a pretty good one. And
that's Boogaloo, by the way.
Devin Haney was the other one. But I think Tank is above a little top tierish than them guys, because you got to think Tank don't even have a legit title. He's like one of the, and he sells out pay-per-view every year. I mean, every time he does one, he's selling buildings out. He's selling, hundreds of thousands of pay-per-views. But I definitely think he's a top-tier fighter, a little bit above. But I'm waiting to see him fight the Devin Haneys and possibly Shakur Stevens, who at 130 to move up to 135. I'm waiting to see him fight those guys, the Lomachenko's, because even though the Rolly fight was pushed so hard because Rolly did his damn job, he healed his ass off and so helped sell that pay-per-view. Nobody really thought Rolly had nothing but a puncher's chance. So I want to see Tank in some 50-50 fights. The Devin Haneys, Shakur Stevens. I think he's going to annihilate Ryan Garcia also. But it was awesome. Other than the gun scare that we got, when we walked out of the building, and I looked behind me and it looked like the damn herd from The Walking Dead was running at me. Take off running like, we didn't know what the hell was going on. I looked behind me and it literally looked like the herd from The Walking Dead was coming at us.
And they say anytime anytime you see black people running, it's time to start running.
So, that was a great fight. The Devin Haney George Kambosos fight was good. Kind of went like I thought it would go. A lot of people say Devin Haney doesn't have power, and he may never establish explosive Tank knockout power. But what people are missing with Devin Haney is he's 23 years old.
Dude, so and his footwork is
and he still may come in to some more power. Tank is 27. I think Shakur is just somewhere between that 23 to 25. He's young too. But Devin definitely could come into some more power. And he got 28 fights now. He's an undisputed champion now.
That's a lot of damn belts, man.
Yeah. And I see it was funny because the Lomachenko thing, because when he signed with Top Rank to do that fight, he had to do a 3-fight deal. So it was supposed to be Kambosos, Lomachenko. But I seen where Aaron popped in and was like, oh no, Lomachenko's next. So
oh, I didn't see that. But
yeah.
dude, that to me, like I'm a big Lomachenko fan. And that was the first thing I told my pops was I think Haney and Lomachenko will be a fucking fight. Because to me, I haven't seen somebody with footwork like Lomachenko until I just seen Haney fight the other day. But I still think Lomachenko's footwork is better. But that kid's footwork is nice.
Yeah. Without a doubt. But what I think Lomachenko did that he shouldn't have done when he gave his title up to Haney, they called him the email champion. But it's nothing about email champion. He was Lomachenko's mandatory, like Charlo was Canelo's mandatory. And they gave the titles up not to fight the mandatories and created this BS franchise title. So they pretty much ran from their mandatories, was like, forget that. I'll give my title up. Gave him a franchise title. So I'm getting to is I think Lomachenko, he's still Lomachenko, but I seen in his last fight, he's not Lomachenko of 3 or 4 years ago. He's slowing down a little bit, even though he's still got good, and that is not going to go well for fighting somebody who's coming into their prime, and that's what Devin Haney is doing. I mean, he pretty much beat Kambosos with a jab.
Oh man,
he
picked that dude apart.
Decent right hand, but bruh, he just jab. Throw the jab, maybe throw a right and get out of the way. So that'll be a good fight. Without a doubt. I think Rolly Romero didn't hurt his stock because that was his 14th fight against Tank. He's proven that he knows how to sell a fight by talking junk. So I'm actually looking for, and he did surprise me some. I mean, I figured Tank when I was watching the fight live, you could see Tank like thinking like Floyd used to do, like, okay, I'm gonna have to let this go a little bit, but I'm going to figure him out. And you've seen it happen. But Rolling, I would love to see him with Ryan Garcia, the Pitbull Cruz kid. So it's fights out there. It's fights out there that's going to make that's going to be good for them guys. So and then coming up, boxing as of right now, we really got through the great months of boxing because we had about a month of all named fighters. So I think Ryan Garcia fights July. I think Adrian Broner, he's either fighting in July, August.
That dude's whack.
Yeah. He's fighting in July, August. So it's a couple of, names per se coming up. But Ryan Garcia has to fight somebody. I mean, he wants to, he's living off his internet stuff. He has to do something in the ring. It was so funny because he was talking shit about Haney, like, this fight is so boring. And he sent a message to Tank, hey, man, when we fight, let's just make sure our fight ain't like this. And Tank's exact words to him was, shut the F up, man. Like, you full of it. You've been talking about fighting me and fighting this guy and that guy, but you haven't fought a name yet. Every time a name comes up, I'm hurt. So
you got a question here, Kenny. Are you going to watch Better Bev?
Smith, I'm gonna be honest with you. There's not too many boxing matches that I won't watch. I mean, I'm that guy that used to watch Tuesday night fights and
oh, word? Damn.
Yeah.
Was that the USA? The USA?
Yeah.
I used to love that, bro.
Yeah.
I'm that guy back in the day. That's how far I go with the boxing.
Who's that dude? James Thunder? They used to fight all the time on that?
Yes, sir. Fastest knockout, one punch. Yep.
Yeah, man. I remember that.
We watched the Better Bit. I don't know a lot about Better Bit, but I have been hearing his name a lot. So I will definitely look him up before the fight to watch him.
They have research for Kenny's.
Yeah, a lot of these guys. Well, a lot of these guys get on platforms and you don't hear a lot about him. And then when you see him, you're like, oh shit, that guy's nice. Boots Ennis, Jared Ennis, for to say. But the pre-fights at that live fight was all right. Didn't see a lot. Didn't know nobody on it. But I recommend if anybody can ever go watch one live, it's a whole different thing because watching a fight live, you don't get the commentary. So your eyes and your mind has to tell you the story to where somebody is not
they're not painting your opinion of who's winning.
Right, yeah.
Anybody, even if it's a local thing, them tickets are expensive. That shit costs money. But if you can ever go watch a fight, watch it.
We need to go check out some bare knuckle boxing. They do Tampa regularly too.
Yeah.
I'm down for that.
I'm going to visit you to watch a football game. That's a weekend.
We're gonna do that. We're gonna do a live stream straight from the Buccaneers Cincinnati game.
Yeah,
right.
Exactly. But to end Kenny's corner, like I said, there's some good, decent boxing coming. There's a UFC. James Cormier, I think is his name, Gary, to fight out of silence. That should be decent as long as it lasts. Dude, he gets tired so quick. And out of silence is just hard to hit. And I think at about the first round, that fight will probably get ugly. First round, the guy be dangerous, but out of silence will move and do his thing, and then just start picking him apart and probably knock him out. I'd say knockout. They'll probably knock that guy out.
Stylebend on a different class than that dude.
But I definitely
2-0.
Hate I missed the last two things. I had to go to with a fast rant on that, but on Kenny's corner. But I definitely will have some more stuff, a better showing for you guys.
Hey, well, maybe they can see you next time too.
Yeah, no doubt. My computer's just now spinning.
Damn, just finishing up.
Yeah, we're good. Exactly.
But listen, guys, thank you, Kenny, for giving us that input on Kenny's corner.
Thank you guys.
Make sure y'all tune in next week for another Kenny's corner. And I don't know, it's probably gonna have to be UFC talk next week because I don't think ain't no boxing really.
No, boxing kind of did, yeah.
Everything happened right then and there in the past 2 weeks.
We had a month of boom, 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 and then dead time.
But yeah, I think who's fighting? I think this week coming up is Glover Teixeira and I can't think of Buddy's name. But so we'll have some UFC talk next week. But yeah, guys, thank y'all for tuning in again. Obviously, you guys got about a good 30 minutes of
wrestling
talk and energy drink talk.
Word. It was kind of good.
But we did like a 15-minute rant on energy drinks. So
we did.
Hey, maybe we could get a sponsor. Bang.
Word.
C4,
you know what I'm saying? Bang, Ghost,
somebody,
Monster.
C4, somebody.
Hit us now, because in 2 years we blow up. You gonna have to pay, brother.
You're gonna have to. I'm gonna sign a deal, free Ghost Bubblicious for the rest of my life. I'm in.
Word.
Like cafe lattes. But
Ghost, hit us up with that sponsorship.
Get with us. Yeah, I don't know if C4 might be too high of a pay grade for us.
Too high, but Ghost,
holla at your boys.
Holla at your boys, Ghost. Word up.
But yeah, guys, thank y'all for tuning in again. We do appreciate y'all so much. And oh shit, let's click this real quick. Make sure y'all like and subscribe to us on Facebook and YouTube at Old Sport. So hit that bell, and if you're not watching on Twitch, follow us on Twitch.
Oh, oh man!
Follow us on Twitch at No Podcast.
Asshole Ghost to kiss my ass. Tell him, damn it, I'm here. Hey man, both of you guys are laughing too damn much, man. Oh, you literally turning red on me.
Oh man!
Oh man! Hey.
Oh, hilarious! We got comics in the building tonight.
Not a flashbacks. Yeah, for real.
Oh man.
Oh man.
Word.
Thank you, Carmelate.
Word. Oh man, that was funny.
Incognito.
They got
Hey,
jokes.
Woo.
thank you, Carmelate. Thank you, Lou, for tuning in. Thank you, Pops. Thank you, Spider. Thank you,
Richard.
Tackleberry, Rich.
Keep the
Thank you
comments
all,
coming.
guys.
Spread
Thank
the
y'all.
word.
Yeah,
Tell a
make sure
neighbor, tell
y'all
a neighbor.
tell your friends, tell your neighbors, tell your mama. We got some senior neighbors up in the building, so tell your moms what's up.
Tell your grandmoms. Yeah. All you cats in fantasy leagues, tell your peoples. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Tell
guys.
everybody.
Yeah. We do appreciate y'all. As always, for tuning in. Make sure y'all tune in next week unless some crazy stuff happens. This weekend though, we got some Formula One, so make sure y'all ready. I'm gonna do
Chauncey's
I'm
up
gonna do a
on
little.
that.
I'm gonna go a little
Thanks, Pops.
roundabout. Thanks, Pops. But yeah, guys, thank y'all for tuning in again. We do appreciate y'all, and we will. Oh shit! Tomorrow, tune in to me, Boogaloo, and Stockade, Cade Loughbrook.
We never say
as we have Beer Blood and what is it? Beer Blood and Body Slams, or Body Slams Beer and Blood. JT Tackleberry, Caston. We're gonna have him on tomorrow. Make sure you catch King Mega on Killing the Business on Thursday with Kingpin Angel. So yeah, make sure y'all tune in, man. Show that love, show that support. We appreciate everything that y'all do by coming on and giving us your hour and 43 minutes of your lives. But thank y'all, and we will see y'all next week.
Peace.